I know you've heard this rule before. Your mother and her mother insisted on it. When sick, do not drink cold water. It is a belief that feels logical. If you're already feeling cold and shivering or burning up with fever, throwing ice cold water into the mix feels completely counterproductive. So across culture, especially in places like Nigeria, where fever is extremely common, we enforce this tradition without a second thought. But is this practice actually grounded in biology, or is it just folklore? The answer is important because unquestionably, following this well-meaning tradition is masking a silent, highly dangerous threat. There is no credible scientific evidence that drinking cold water prolongs or worsens an illness, not for a fever, not for malaria, and not for the flu. Your digestive system is perfectly designed to handle food and drink at extreme temperatures. A cold drop of water begins neutralizing the moment you swallow it. By the time it hits your stomach, it is warming to body temperature. The process is fast. The cold is completely gone within seconds. Meanwhile, the fever you are experiencing is caused by your immune system, releasing chemicals to fight an internal infection. The entry temperature of the water sitting in your stomach does not interact with that systemic immune response. The physical mechanism we base this generational fear on simply do not exist inside human. While cold water does not make an illness worse, refusing to drink water absolutely does. When you have a fever, your body temperature is elevated. You are sweating and breathing faster, rapidly burning through your body's fluid reserves. A sick child often refuses warm water because it tastes unpleasant to them. In that state, they will happily drink a cold glass, but the caregiver insists on warm water only. Looking at these dehydration spiral graphs, we see the compounding effect. The child drinks very little, dropping their fluid intake, causing the fever to rise. Without fluid, the fever becomes harder to control, blood pressure plummets, and organs come under strain. In children, this level of dehydration escalates remarkably quickly into a life-threatening medical emergency. The strict enforcement of the myth meant to protect the child is exactly the mechanism that put them in the hospital. The temperature of the water you drink simply does not matter. The total amount of water you drink absolutely does. When you or your child are ill, the priority is to provide whatever specific fluid the patient will actually drink. Without resistance, cold water, oral rehydration solutions, clear soup, and coconut water are all highly effective for recovery. There is one minor nuance. If a patient has a severe sore throat, ice cold water can occasionally cause a mild throat spasm, making room temperature water more comfortably. But that is strictly an issue of temporary physical comfort. It poses zero medical danger to the underlying illnesses. We can safely leave this folklore behind. Whatever temperature keeps a sick person drinking is the true medicine.